Breaking right now on CBS News Philadelphia at 11, a state of emergency in New Jersey. Firefighters work around the clock to knock down the flames in Ocean County as a wildfire, one of the biggest the state has seen in decades, continues to burn.
You think you know what you're going to walk into until you walk into it, and there's not one thing that survived.
Thousands of residents get the all clear, returning to their homes and businesses, but smoke and flames still remain a threat to some. In the last 24 hours, the Jones Road Wildfire has exploded in size, but progress is being made tonight. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington. More than 13,000 acres have burned in Lacey and Ocean Townships with now 50% containment. Meteorologist Andrew Kozak is tracking the weather conditions impacting the firefight. We're going to begin, though, our coverage with Alicia Roberts on the ground in Ocean County as crews work to keep the flames away from homes and businesses.
An incident command post has been set up here at the Wells Mills County Park for those leading the response. While officials say they are making progress, this fire is likely to still burn for several days to come. Chopper 3 over the Jones Road Wildfire that has burned thousands of acres in Ocean County since it began Tuesday morning.
We continue to work using our air fleet with bucket drops using the helicopter. That will continue until the darkness occurs this evening. Evacuations
have been lifted for some 5,000 residents in Ocean and Lacey Townships, where power is also being restored. Officials say backfire lines have helped prevent the fire from spreading.
Our objective is to starve the fire so that when the fire arrives into the area, there's nothing left to burn.
New Jersey Forest Fire Service Chief Bill Donnelly says as crews continue to gain the upper hand on the fire, some will start staggering their shifts.
We're going to start to downsize once the threat is gone in certain areas, especially with nightfall coming. We want to just give our folks a break, keep them away from the forest.
But with April still peak fire season in New Jersey, dry conditions on the ground mean the full threat is far from over.
New Jersey has some of the most volatile wildland fuels in the entire country. You know, everybody's used to seeing California and things like that, that chaparral that burns up them hills and goes crazy. Well, these pine barrens out here are the exact same type of fuel model. They are just like having napalm spread across the ground.
Rain in the forecast for the end of this week would be a major help for crews here, but for now they warn this area remains in a drought. Right now the cause of this fire is still being investigated. In Ocean County, Alicia Roberts, CBS News, Philadelphia.
One business in Lacey Township is reeling after the Jones Road wildfire tore through one of its buildings last night. The warehouse for Liberty Garage Door and Awning was destroyed. Employees say they are so thankful no one was hurt. Officials say 1,300 homes were threatened at one point, but none have been damaged. Evacuation orders were lifted early this morning, and thousands of families were able to return home in both Ocean and Lacey Townships.
It's too scary. I couldn't sleep last night. I got my prayer book out this morning, and thank God my house is still there.
It's pure devastation. We found out about it last night while it was engulfed in flames. I saw pictures and came here this morning, and it's kind of surreal.
Crews have restored power to the majority of customers. Well, high winds fueled these fires, but things are calming down now as firefighters really hope for some rain. Meteorologist Andrew Kozak's in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere with that part of our coverage tonight. Drew?
Yeah, in fact, overnight, Yuki, we're going to be looking at winds between 5 and maybe 1 or 2 miles per hour. Fantastic news, of course, for everybody out in New Jersey. The slight tilt from the southwest will actually take some of the smoke plumes the next couple of days and push them a little bit further offshore and then even up to areas like Long Island. So we are going to be looking at the smoke being away from us, but the fire is still something that we have to watch for, and hopefully we can get some rain, which we'll cover over the weekend. Right now outside, as we take a look for our next weather sphere, open doors, nice and clear, crystal clear overnight, almost no cloud cover at all, as temperatures will fall back down into the lower 50s across the area. Of course, the wildfire is still burning. There's the Jones Road fire there. We've had some good news with this the last couple of hours. Hopefully we can continue that. We will again see that smoke plume move more north and east the next couple of days. Meantime, I also want to talk about the low relative humidities that we've had, 20 to 30%. It's been a little bit higher as it typically happens at night, But this is going to increase as we head toward Friday because our next system comes in for Saturday, giving us a chance for rain. Today we got up to 77 in the city, 68 at the Jersey Shore, Atlantic City 66 in Wildwood. A little cooler with that sea breeze. Right now temperatures are down into the 50s, even some 40s over toward Millville. We'll come back in a couple of minutes to talk a little bit more about the rain for this weekend. Could be a soaker for some, plus a crack at 90 degrees. It's possible. Your forecast is on its way.
All right, Drew, we'll see you in a few. Thank you. And we invite you to stay with us for the very latest on the Jones Road Wildfire. You can always find updates at cbsphiladelphia.com.